was close.
Who is it? Who's there? Who are you?
You can see me.
I wish I couldn't.
Blimey. You must have second sight, mate.
Second what?
Second sight and second hearing. Only 1 in 100,000 has got both. I ain't never been seen before. Not like this. It's took me off my guard. It's scary.
I'm the one who's scared.
Don't be scared. There ain't nothing to be scared of, mate. I wouldn't hurt a flea. I wouldn't. Honest.
Who are you?
Me, William Povey, Governor. Shoe shine boy.
Are you real?
Of course I'm real. Here. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Why the fancy dress?
What? I never wore no dress.
Your clothes, they're a bit old-fashioned.
Well, you'd be wearing these too if you're over 100 years old. Finest Victorian togs these are.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, no offence, mate, but I wouldn't be seen dead in what you're wearing.
Fair point. So what are you doing in my bedroom?
Hiding.
Hiding? What from?
Someone's after me.
Who?
A hunter. A ghost hunter. And I ain't been stuffed in no bottle.
What?
I said I ain't been stuffed in no...
Yeah, I know what you said, but what do you mean?
Well, I'm a ghost, right?
Right.
And this hunter, he's on my trail. And if he finds me, I'll get sweated with the... you know what? Ghost immobilising vapour.
You're having me on.
I wish I was, mate. He sprays a GIV, shrinks you, and then all he has to do is stick in one of his little glass jars. He done it to me, pal. He was a ghost. Now he's in a jar. Ooh, it was horrible.
So you saw this ghost hunter?
Yeah, only he had this big hood over his head, so I never seen his face.
That's who I saw when I looked out the window.
Robbie, you're talking in your sleep.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tess.
Shut it, okay?
William? William?
Roddy, breakfast ready! I'm sorry, you were saying? Oh, where was this? Oh, good heavens.
Pass me that pad, you Tess.
That is odd.
Roddy was such a pain last night.
Oh?
Doubling in his sleep, he completely woke me up. I'm totally whacked. He seemed really disturbed. Is he insecure or what? Did he have an unhappy childhood?
Oh, he's all right. Just a bad dream, that's all. Jan, where are my work boots?
What got into you last night? You completely ruined my beauty sleep.
And you need plenty of that.
Prattling on to yourself like a nutter. What was it, a nightmare?
Right.
I did have a really weird dream.
Jan, did you do these?
That's the third call I've had this morning about odd goings on last night. Could make a good article for the Gazette.
Janice?
Oh, sorry, that wasn't me.
Tess?
You've got to be joking.
Well, someone's made a very professional job on them. Roddy?
I've left something upstairs.
What?
It was you. You weren't dreaming.
Not that I know of, mate. Huh?
Wow.
Tell you something, I missed you. Never thought I would.
So you really were a shoe shine boy.
Yeah, had one of the best pictures in London, Piccadilly Circus. Till I was run over.
Run over?
Yeah, by one of them carriages. Killed me stone dead it did. Still, here I am. Now I am done.
So, are you staying then?
What? That ghost hunter out there waiting for me. I feel a lot safer here with you. And this house could do with a little bit of haunting.
Great.
Roddy!
Coming! Listen, I gotta go. I'll see you later. And, thanks for the shoes.
Right you are. And, come back soon.
Do you want a piece of chocolate?
Oh, you're disgusting. Put it away.
It's only my fishing tin. It's quite clean.
I said put it away. I'll get my own chocolate, thank you very much. Mrs. Humphreys? Hello, Mrs. Humphreys?
Yes?
Oh, hello. Is Mrs. Humphreys here?
Afraid not. She's been called away to look after her father. He's had a stroke. So sad.
Oh, poor Mrs. Humphreys. When?
Last night, she rang me up in a panic. I'm an old friend, see? Mrs. Croker. That'll be 30p.
Oh, sorry.
You are buying these, are you?
Yeah.
25p a quarter.
Buying sweets, Oliver. Get us some.
Get your own sweets, Wally.
That'll be 25p then.
Give us one then.
I said get your own sweets, Wally.
What do you think you're doing? Get off him, Wally! Come on, Roddy, the bus. Bye, Mrs. Croker.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, that's it, you lot. Out.
I sound very loud. No, honestly. No, I'm too much music. Don't talk too much.
And then...
Look out, we're so nosy.
Oi, you, Oliver, keep off my grass.
Sorry, Mr. Harding.
And another thing, you've been dropping litter again, haven't you?
Me? No.
Don't you give me no cheek. Hey, I saw you drop it with my own eyes. What do you think, I'm blind or something? Or are you just plain stupid?
Yeah, he's real stupid, Uncle Jake. Just look at his shoes. Only a sad'd wear shoes looking like that.
You listen to me, Oliver. I got my eyes on you good and proper. And if I see you dropping any more litter or walking on my grass, I'll take you round the bins round the back of the kitchens. Then with the slops in from the school dinners, I'm going to drop you in one of them head first. You got it. I've got a nose for little house, me.
Oh, Roddy! Sorry, never mind, just help me pick them up, would you?
I don't believe it. Mess. Nothing but mess.
Don't worry, Mr. Harding, just an accident.
Organisation. That's what you need, Mrs. Justin. Organisation. I mean, look at your science lab. It looks as though a bomb's hit it.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Harding, I do try. Come along, Roddy, or we'll be late for registration.
Oi! Oliver! What's all this on the floor? That's dogs muckers. That's what you get for walking on my grass. Now go and get them up and clear that lot up.
But...
Now!
Up to 10 occurrences of paranormal type have been experienced in and around Little Henlock in the last 24 hours. It's been suggested in more than one village that the coming solstice is the cause of it and is responsible for the unaccountable events which have taken place quite unaccountably. Other accounts have noted strange torch-like beams in the sky. How's that sound?
Pretty good. And you really reckon there's a sort of epidemic of spookiness in the area?
Well, I've had to embellish it a bit. I mean, that's what journalists do.
It's brilliant, Jan. Almost as good as the sun. What do you think's really causing it there?
Oh, well, on to that. I rang the Centre for Psychic Research.
And?
Well, they think it's something to do with the solstice. It's funny, isn't it? All these things always happen to other people. Nothing weird ever happens to us. Tessa?
I hate whoever did it. I hate them. And look.
What is it? Some kind of science project?
Wow.
You did this, didn't you, Roddy?
Yeah, it was a sponsored shoe shine for school. Just a class.
You idiot, you've ruined my best trainers.
Well, I'm impressed, Roddy. It is impressive. How much?
20p a pair, I think.
Let's call it a fiver then.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad.
You can pay me for damages.
You're going to have to make it up to her. How was school today, love?
The normal. Gotta go upstairs. Not a homework.
Roddy?
Yeah?
You're doing your homework now?
Yeah. Might as well get it over with. It's not that I mind you cleaning every shoe in the house. It just makes everyone suspicious.
Sorry, mate. Just needed something to take my mind off the ghost hunter.
Any son of him. I don't understand why anyone would want to be a ghost in a bottle.
The geezer I used to know before he got bottled, he reckons a ghost hunter collects ghosts. He hates them, see? He's a fanatic. Why arrested he's bottled every ghost there ever was.
Weird. So the ghost hunter can see ghosts just like I can?
No, mate. That's just it. You've got second sight, ain't ya? Well, the ghost hunter, he's got second smell. He can smell a ghost as quick as lightning. And he can even know the difference between one ghost and another.
Wow.
He knows my smell, all right? No matter how far I travel, he always seems to sniff me out. Good job he can't go through walls and stuff, or I'd be bottled up long ago.
Walls and stuff?
I'll show you. Now you see me. And now you're done. Now I'm big. And now I'm little.
I wish I could do things like that.
Well, maybe you can.
How?
See this brush? Grab hold of it for a moment. Go on, give it a try. Feel anything?
Yeah, as if I'm not really there. Sort of floaty.
Floaty, eh? Go on, give it a go. Think about flying. Nice and gentle now. Wow, this is so cool. Now just think yourself down now. Slowish, and stop when you get to your room, or else you're straight through the floor into the parlour.
That was amazing. Hey, I've got an idea.
What?
You'll see. Look, she's still sulking.
Watch this.
Okay then, what's this? That was so cool. I'll tell you what we can do after school tomorrow.
School again? But you went to school today.
We have to go every day. I know, it's crazy. 5 days a week for 11 years.
Blimey, I didn't never go to school. Just done shoes all my life. And there ain't no more shoes left to do here, Roddy. Me being on me tud all day, well, the ghost hunter could come sniffing round. I might learn something at school.
I doubt that.
Go on, do us a favour. You're my mate, ain't ya?
Lend us your homework, Mandy.
No way. My name's Amanda, thank you.
I won't be long. I just want to copy a little bit I ain't done.
Get lost, Wally. Go and do your own homework.
Gin. What? That stupid homework sheet. Where is it? I need quick for Miss Jacobs in. Get off! Just get it!
Roddy Oliver, Wally Crab, sit down, both of you. Now, homework sheets. I'll have them in now. Roddy? not like you not to have done your homework. You can do it in detention. Thank you, Wally.
Hello, mate. I've met lots of blokes like that geezer. I'll sort it out.
I thought now would be a good time to remind you about the summer fete. We need plenty of volunteers for the different stalls. Our class has been asked to do the treasure hunt.
No, I never.
Yes, you did. It's true, Mrs. Justin. Wally tried to take my homework sheet, but I wouldn't let him. Then he took Ruddy's.
Wally, I am tired of this nonsense. You could have a detention, Wally. And Roddy, you could have saved me a lot of time and trouble if you told me the truth in the first place. So much for the literacy hour.
That Wally geezer needs taking a lesson. No! Don't!
Have you gone completely mad?
It was home, would they? Let me hear it. Here, Wally. What's up with you then, eh? Got a face like a bad hand.
It's that Oliver kid, isn't it, Uncle Jake? He's got me detention.
What for?
Nicking his homework.
And did you?
Well, yeah.
Hey, get off my grass!
Tessa! I was hoping I might catch you, how are things at home?
At home?
Yes, with Roddy.
First you keep me awake half the night, then you wreck my trainers, then you go berserk in the classroom. What is the matter with you?
Nothing that a week away from you won't put right.
I mean it, Roddy, what's going on?
Listen, I've just had a bad day, all right? Just for change.
Right, that's it.
It wasn't me. Honest, it wasn't.
I'm telling Mum everything. You're weird, you are. You just wait till Mum hears what you've been up to.
But...
Mum! Mum!
William! What are you going to do now? You're really going to drop me in it.
Mum, where are you?
Oh, Roddy, I thought I heard Tessa shouting. Where is she?
Don't know, Mum.
Oh, well, I've left some cakes in the kitchen for you. Be down in a minute.
There, can I have my brush back now?
Roddy?
I'll tell you later.
So all those shoes, my trainers, it was you. And the book, and the tape, and the football.
Sorry.
And all the time I couldn't see you because I didn't have this.
It's outside of it.
That's amazing. Just wait till I tell Catherine.
No, you can't. You can't tell anyone.
What, because of this ghost hunter?
Yeah. He'll do anything to get William in a jar. Anything at all. We've got to keep him safe here. And when we go out anywhere, we've got to watch him like a hawk.
But I can't even see him. Not without holding a brush, can I?
I wonder. Give us your ear for a minute. And?
I can still see you.
I knew it. Second sight. It sometimes happens in families. Only in your case, you needed something to trigger it. Fly me! Quick, get down!
Hello? Anyone there?
Anything?
I think it was a cat. Just gonna talk to a chap.
There's some toast in the toaster if you want it. Tessa, you all right, love?
Yeah.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
What
What do you think? What did you do that for? I was bored. It's my Man U poster.
Sorry, they gave me the creeps. Just staring at me all the time. It's spooky.
You're the spooky one, remember?
Anyway, I think Whiskers and Tasha's improving. Come on, we'll be late for school.
No, William. I'll be late for school. You're staying here.
But I came with you yesterday.
That's why you're staying here today.
Oh, but I can't.
Look, I'm not having you getting me into trouble again. Besides, it's safer here.
Supposing the ghost hunter sniffs me out.
Supposing he can't.
What do you mean?
Well, what if you had something on you that really smelled strong? You know, to mask your ghost scent.
Like what? Oh no. I'd rather be pickled in a jar and have a pair of your smelly socks in my pocket all day.
I'll find something else. Dad? Can I borrow some, please?
Yes. When you're old enough to start shaving.
It's too late for extra breakfast now, Roddy.
Eureka! Roddy? I'll tell you later. Garlic. This stuff really pongs. They use it in Dracula to ward off vampires.
What?
All I'm saying is the ghost hunter will never sniff you out through the smell of that.
You don't know the ghost hunter. Let me come to school with ya.
No.
Please?
No! Just stay here and stay near the garlic. Bye.
Bye.
Oh! What are you doing leaving the shoes in the middle of the hall like that?
Sorry, Dad.
I don't know about a sponsor shoe shine. I'd be happy to sponsor you never to clean any shoes in this house again.
Now, don't forget. Give these to as many of your friends as possible. We want a big crowd at the village fete tomorrow. And can you pop this lot off at the shop on your way? Mrs. Croker's run out. Are you sure you're all right, love?
Yes, Mum.
Not sickening for anything.
No, she's just sickening.
I was awake half the night. I mean, a ghost in our house. Amazing.
Yeah.
We've got to work out a plan.
I know.
We must track down the ghost hunter.
I know!
Tess! Oh, hi.
What's you two talking about?
Nothing.
It can't be nothing. You were whispering. Tess, if you can tell him, you can tell me. It looked very serious.
Oh, it was. We were talking about this horrible disease that's going round.
What disease?
It makes people poke their heads into business which doesn't concern them.
Oh, ha-ha.
Eventually, their noses drop off.
I only asked. Tess, where are you going?
Drop these off.
Funny smell.
Mum said you'd run out. They're for the fete, tomorrow.
I see.
Have you heard from Mrs. Humphreys?
Yes, she's fine.
And her father? He was very ill, wasn't he?
Yes. He's fading fast. Fading fast.
Oh, dear. Bye, then.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you realise everyone's avoiding you?
Really?
It's coming from your bag.
What?
Garlic.
No!
Morning, Squire. Here, you're all right about this garlic stuff. That's Pom.
I told you to stay at home.
You ain't my master.
It's dangerous.
Not if I keep close to this stuff. You said.
Just stay in my bag and shut up.
is to work out just who the ghost hunter is.
Right.
Coming. Hold on a minute. Now we know he's mean and nasty.
Carries a ghost immobilising spray.
And a stick.
Oi, you! I want to have no litter dropped in my school!
Quick, run for it!
Oi, come back here!
Come on.
Oi! Oi! Come here!
Stay in your bag and don't come out until I tell you.
Oi! Oliver!
Not now, Mr. Harding.
Oh, morning, Mrs. Croker.
Morning.
So you got these okay then?
Oh, that was your kid, was it?
Yes. Mrs. Croker, I wonder, the thing is, Mrs. Humphreys promised us some jars of sweets for tombola prizes for the fete tomorrow.
They're £7.50 each.
Oh, no, what I meant is, she was going to donate the sweets. She does it every year?
Oh, I don't know. Got Chris?
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. I see you're looking for a van driver.
Yes.
Well, there's young Pete Murphy who's lost his job at Thompson's farm. I mean, he's looking for work. He's got a wife and children to support.
I don't want no scroungers here. Besides, I've got a young man coming for interview this afternoon.
Right. I just thought I'd mention it. And do give my best wishes to Mrs. Humphreys, won't you, next time you talk to her?
We're going to have to steal the ghost immobilising vapor.
How?
I expect he keeps it in a storeroom. Supposing he's in there. He won't be, not at break time. How? Because he's always out on the playground terrorising kids. And teachers, come on.
Oi, you! Get your feet off that wall! And you! Wipe your feet on the mat before you go in!
This could be it. No, that's industrial sink cleaner. Cool. What's this? Leave it. I'm meant to be looking for the GIV.
Oh, we'll catch up.
What's that noise?
In the storeroom.
William, come on. What? William, William.
No. Go in here.
It's out here.
Hey. Oi! Come back here!
How's tricks, mate? What do you mean, how's tricks? I saved you back there. He ain't the ghost hunter. He walked straight through me. So, it's all right. He's not after me. Well, he's after me.
Wait!
So if Old Nose is not the ghost hunter, who is?
Whoever he is, you gotta find him. I don't want to end up in a jar like a pickled onion.
I suppose it's the other thing he would have.
What?
Jars. Lots of them.
Roddy?
Oh no. Cool, blimey.
You can go in and get started. I've just got to put these in my car. Won't be a tick.
I'll see you at lunchtime, and you get in that bag and stay there.
Hiya.
So, how's our new shopkeeper?
Okay.
You don't sound so sure.
Well, she's just not old Mrs. Humphreys, that's all. Still, it was great of her to have stepped in at such short notice.
Well, I expect she feels a bit strange. You know, new face in an old village.
Yeah. I'll suggest she comes to the village fete tomorrow.
Good idea.
Is he still in there?
Yeah.
She didn't try and attack him or anything.
No, but she did keep sniffing a lot. These jam sandwiches are putrid. They taste of garlic.
At least you haven't had a bunch of the stuff shoved up your nose all morning like I have.
Do you really think Mrs. Justin could be the ghost hunter?
Well, she's definitely trying to sniff out something. And look at all those jars she's had.
Yeah, ghost jars. She's got to be the ghost hunter.
I've got an idea. Come on.
Oh!
This is her car.
Look! The Expert's Guide to Bottling.
That clinches it.
Mrs. Justin, the ghost hunter.
Oh, Rick.
It's no good panicking.
It's easy for you to say that.
You just have to stay well away from Mrs. Justin.
How can he do that? We've got her for science all afternoon.
He can spend the afternoon in my bag.
Right.
Here, I ain't spending the whole afternoon in a girl's bag. I'm staying with Roddy.
Tessa, I've been looking all over for you.
I'm off.
But what about William?
Who's William?
No one.
Is he someone you fancy?
No.
Not William Mullet.
Don't be so stupid.
Come on, Roddy, get your work out. Do you have a pizza for lunch?
No, miss.
There's a very strong smell of garlic around here.
Not William Guppy.
No, not William Guppy.
Tess! Roddy?
He's gone, Tess.
No!
Mrs. Justin sent me to get some stuff from the staff room. And I left my bag on the desk.
Oh, Roddy!
And when I got back, he'd gone. She must have got him. Look!
There must be some way we can get him back.
He's going to be trapped in a jar. Forever.
William! Afternoon, Squire.
What are you doing here?
Didn't think I was going to hang around that school, did ya? Not with a ghost hunter a few feet from my nose.
William! We've been worried sick about you.
Came home as fast as I could. Glad I did. I've reached level 5. Nah, I'm sorry. You're all right, Roddy. I shouldn't have come into school with you in the first place. I won't go tomorrow. Definitely.
Neither will I. It's Saturday, and it's the village fete.
2 dozen soft rolls, 2 dozen crusty rolls, and 10 packets of Jummy Dodgers. Oh, you don't know Little Henlock Village Fates. Believe me, Mrs. Croker, the refreshment tent's very popular.
I'll get to Sniff to drop them off. My van driver, the young man I interviewed yesterday.
Morning.
Oh, morning. Lovely day for it.
It's all right for them as have time for it. Some of us have work to do.
Oh, I'll be working too, Mrs. Croker. Photos and report for the Gazette. Come along for half an hour if you can. Meet some of the locals.
Do you reckon he'll be all right?
Well, I hope so. Mrs. Justin's bound to be at the fete, running something or other.
Got me garlic.
This place is really going to stink when we get back.
We can't risk leaving a window open. I'm not going to let Mrs. Justin out of my sight. Bottled ghosts!
Tess, what?
Come and look at this.
Wow.
Bye-bye, then.
Jams and pickles.
Oh, hello, Tessa. Roddy, can I interest you in a bottle of marigold and mugwort jelly? Oh, sorry, this pollen's been dreadful over the last couple of days.
No thanks, Mrs. Justin.
You better go and tell William.
Yeah. So those jars, she needed them to put her jam in.
And what about the sniffing?
She's got hay fever, you know, runny nose and that.
So can I come to the fete?
I still don't know if that's a good idea.
I've got me garlic.
Oh, I suppose so. Besides, I'm not having a ghost reaching level 6 on my computer.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. You guess the way to the cake, and the closest one wins it.
Cool.
For goodness sake, don't draw attention to yourself.
Sorry. I reckon it's about £6 4 ounces.
Get out of the way. I'm going to win that CD player.
See to you, Wally.
You did that.
Me?
Well, I'm going to get that CD player.
Cool. I wouldn't mind going on a horse.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Roddy! Can I take a picture?
Oh, smashing. Thanks, love.
The point is, if it's not Old Nosy or Mrs. Justin, who is the ghost hunter?
I don't think we should rule out anyone.
Nah.
I want to get off.
William, are you okay?
What's wrong? Dunno. Come over all funny.
Didn't know ghosts could come over all funny.
They can when the ghost hunter's near.
I'll take him home. He's safe.
Here we are.
Oh, they put my article in.
Yes, but they call you Joan Olive instead of Janice Oliver.
Oh, and my picture of Roddy on Tessa's pony.
Who's the other boy?
Oh, that's funny.
He's out of focus.
My pictures are never out of focus.
All right. He's fuzzy.
But Roddy was the only one on the pony.
It says here, Roddy Oliver, aged 11, and friend, take a pony ride.
Must be a double exposure.
Double exposure?
Oh yes, easily done, Mum.
Looks like he might have entered for the fancy dress parade.
That's the one I'm after to sniff.
What do you want a horse for, Mrs. Croker?
Not a horse, you imbecile.
Oh.
Roddy Oliver and friend. The friend is our Victorian shoeshine boy. I think the hunt is almost over to sniff. Yes, I think the hunt is almost over.
Carry on.
I know you're out there, Mrs. Croker, because I can hear you moving around. Mrs. Croker! Mrs. Croker!
They're killing you out there.
In more ways than one. And as for that referee...
Dodgy minces, mate.
Eh?
Mince pies, eyes.
He can see what Wally Crabbe and his mates wanted to see, all right? Are you sure he's not another of Wally's relatives?
Just play your best. They can't cheat all the time.
But if they do, I'll give him lickings.
What's lickings?
You'll see.
Jars all ready.
Good. Soon at least one of them will have a neat little ghost trapped inside.
Mrs. Humphreys is making a lot of noise again. Say someone hears her.
They won't. The walls are too thick.
It's lucky she don't know about me. Well, I mean, we're lucky for both of us, that is. So that if anything should happen to you, not that it will, but if it should.
Yes, yes, of course. We put Plan B into action, and everybody thinks that you know nothing about anything, which isn't hard to believe.
What are we going to do about the old biddy?
We deal with her after we've caught our ghost.
Yeah? Well, we haven't had a lot of luck so far.
All that's about to change. Believe me.
Did you see that? What's going on here?
Come on, Austin, come on, Roddy!
Nearly there now.
You shouldn't have done that. I didn't do anything. No, of course you didn't. You're not to interfere.
Nice one, Roddy.
That was a blue.
Well, we showed him, didn't we?
Yeah, but you took a big chance. I mean, say the ghost hunter had been around. He'd have spotted you straight away.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
I didn't say he was. I said he might have been. And if he had been, you'd have been in trouble.
You do someone a good turn.
You're not listening. I didn't say he was there. I'm just saying he might have been. All I'm saying is that you've got to be more careful.
Here, what about your old dear? Eh? Your mum. This article on spook she's writing. She might have something on the ghost hunter. You know, stuff she's picked up.
I suppose you might be right. Why don't you take a look at it and find out?
I can't. It's locked up in a Word box thing.
Her computer.
Yeah.
Well, get into it. You can get into mine.
But yours is easy to play with. Yours has got pictures and things. I know what to do with them.
I know. Mum uses words. Long ones. Okay, I'll check it out for you.
You will? You're a mate, you are.
But I'll need one of your brushes, so I can do it without her spotting me.
No problem.
You know, sometimes you can be quite bright. It's amazing what being scared can do for thinking. I know, I know. Are you kidding?
Just off to do that window frame for Mr. Hallam.
You still haven't put the leg on my coffee table.
I will, I promise. One thing at a time. You sure there are 2 M's in phenomenon?
Yes.
And you've written poltergeist instead of poltergeist. What's that, the ghost of a chicken?
Yes, all right. Haven't you got a window to fix?
I'm on my way. Hi, Tess.
Hey,
Oh, how did that basketball match go?
Roddy's house won in the last few seconds. Roddy got the winning basket.
Well, if that isn't spooky, I don't know what is. You off riding?
Yeah.
See you later.
Tess,
Yeah.
how many M's in phenomena?
1.
That's what I thought.
If your mum has got anything about the ghost hunter, the sooner we find it out, the better.
I said, we'll do it when we get home. Just give me the brush.
Hey, I already give it to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did, back in that Jimmy place.
The gym? When?
When you asked me for it. Put it down on the seat.
You put it down?
Of course I did. I thought you'd picked it up.
How could I have picked it up? If I had done, then you would have seen me be invisible, wouldn't you? We've got to find it, and quick. Can you imagine what will happen if this gets into the wrong hands?
Gotcha! Help! Come on, get it off, please!
Yes!
You've lost it. I didn't lose it. You put it down.
Because you asked me for it.
Yeah, but I didn't expect you to do something this stupid. I'm surprised you survived as a ghost for so long without me to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've been around for 100 years already, without your help, and I could go around for another 100 and more.
If the ghost hunter doesn't catch you.
Which won't be any thanks to you, leaving me brushes around as evidence for him to sniff me out. I'm getting out of here before he finds out how I helped you win your game.
What about me?
The ghost hunter isn't after you. See you later.
What's going on? What's this?
I caught a ghost. What? With the GRV from your umbrella. I saw the sweets disappearing, but there was no one about, so I knew at once. It's a ghost, I said to myself.
It is not a ghost.
Hey? What is it?
Some idiot human.
But it can't be. It was invisible.
Oh, yes.
I tell you, it was. I could see it, clear as day. Not there. It was a ghost.
It was not a ghost. My nose would tell me if it was a ghost. This is a ghost hunter's nose. You've wasted my secret spray on some shoplifting idiot.
It was nicking sweets. I thought it was the shoeshine boy.
You leave the shoeshine boy to me. I've an appointment to keep with him if you haven't made me too late already.
Oi, Oliver! What happened to me?
When?
I don't know. Did I get a bang on the head at the game?
No.
I must have done. My mind's a blank.
So what's new? Maybe you got a bang on the head when you were born.
Eh?
I mean, you've got to be careful about long-term damage. You ought to go home and rest.
Yeah, you're right. I've got to get my brain back.
Absolutely.
William! Look what I found.
Well, you lost it.
What's got into you? I found your brush.
Yeah, and you also said you didn't know how I'd survive without you telling me what to do. But I got back here all right on my own. And I'm doing better than you on this. I nearly cracked level 6.
Level 6.
And without your help. So what's that make you?
I'll tell you what it makes you. Arrogant, selfish, stupid.
Daddy, is that you?
Yes, Mum.
Can you come down here?
Mrs. Croker's come to help me with my article.
You're writing one on sweets?
Oh, no, silly. The one on spooky things. Mrs. Croker's had a lot of experience with the paranormal. Right, I'll get the tea. Help yourself to a cake or a biscuit.
Thank you.
Entertain.
Sing a song or juggle. So, Mrs. Croker, you've had weird experiences, have you?
Welcome to level 7.
Yes! Level 7. I've got to tell Roddy.
Here we go.
Level 7. Yeah! William the Conqueror.
Not now. Yes.
What on earth is that?
Oh, forgive me. It went off accidentally.
Oh, well, that's all right then. I'll go and get some more. Help yourself to tea.
Where is it?
Where's what?
It's gone. Where is it? Upstairs. Let's get out of my way.
Go up there!
Get off me! Let me in! I know you've got it in there.
She's gonna break the door down!
No, she isn't. Yes, she is. Quick! In the jar! In there! It'll protect you against the spray!
But it's got jelly in it!
It's only hair gel! Come on!
attention! Yeah. Mrs. Croker, what is she doing? What is that stuff?
Air freshener.
Air freshener? How dare you?
You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back.
I still can't believe it was her. And in our house.
Told you what the ghost hunter was like, didn't I?
Well, we'll get her.
Said that before.
We didn't know who the ghost hunter was before. We do now.
Anyway, she's not going to come back here. Not with Mum the way she's at the moment.
I give up. How can you take it so calmly? You're not even listening to a word I've been saying. That woman!
Mrs. Croker from the shop.
Of course, Mrs. Croker from the shop. You should have been in there.
I'm rather glad I wasn't.
But there she was, spraying air freshener all over the furniture and the food.
Air freshener?
She was almost saying that my house smelled.
Come on, she can't be that bad. Look how she stepped in to run the shop after Mrs. Humphreys had to go away.
Well, I'm going to give her a piece of my mind.
Janice! You can't!
Well, I think you should.
Yeah, we'll come with you.
Tell her she's never to set foot in this house again.
Tell her you're ringing the police.
Good grief, the woman hasn't broken the law.
Well, tell her you're calling the environmental health then.
Do you think I should?
Yes.
Go for it, Mum.
Janice, you know what'll happen. You'll end up saying something that you'll regret.
She'll be the woman who regrets.
Janice, don't go upsetting people. I've got a business to run. Janice! Janice! Don't draw attention to yourself.
You're the one drawing attention to me. Out of my way, Colin. I'm going to give her a piece of my mind.
They must have arrested her. What for? Possession of ghost immobilising vapour.
Mrs. Croker! Mrs. Humphreys.
Oh, hello, my dear. Oh, and the family, too.
Where's Mrs. Croker?
Oh, that's what we'd all like to know.
Your father, is he better?
My poor old father passed away 15 years ago this August.
But Mrs. Croker said...
Mrs. Croker was a wrong 'un. I've been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yes, she blindfolded me and trussed me up like a sack of spuds.
She?
Mrs. Croker.
What did I tell you?
Oh, I was fed and watered well enough, but oh dear, I was that frightened.
Oh, you poor thing, you must have been.
Seemed she had this notion of keeping me locked up for a few weeks while she pillaged the takings from the shop. And quite a tidy little sum it would have been, too. But something put the wind up her.
She guessed. She guessed I was going to make a complaint about her behaviour in our house.
Thank heaven for Mr. Disniff. Heard me calling and broke the door down, he did, to get me.
Don't you worry about the door, dear. Colin will fix it first thing tomorrow. Won't you, Colin?
Well... Yes, of course.
Well, that's very kind. You see, as Mr. Disniff said, he'd never met this Mrs. Croker before he answered her advert for a van driver. He'd no idea what she was like. Anyway, he's given a full description to the police.
Oh, yes.
And what about you, dear? What are you going to do now?
Oh, I shall go and stay with my sister in Torquay. This whole business has been quite a shock, I can tell you.
Of course.
And what about the shop?
Oh, I found the ideal person to look after the shop. Mr. Disniff. He's offered. Haven't you, dear?
We should have told the police. Told them what? Disniff is Mrs. Croker's accomplice. We've got no proof of that.
He is.
You thought your teacher was the ghost hunter.
So did you. Excuse me. I mean, if he and Croker are in this together, then it's good news. Excuse me.
Why?
He can lead us to her.
Still means William's in danger.
Excuse me. You don't think I'm going to stay here, do ya? Not now a ghost hunter knows where I'm holed up. We'll find her. Oh, yeah? Promise. When? Don't worry. I'll find someone else to help me. You can't!
Don't be so stupid.
Who are you calling stupid?
For once, not Roddy. Where are you going to find someone else who can see you?
Let alone help you. All right. Suppose I'm safe enough here till morning.
We will find the ghost hunter, William.
Before she finds me.
Before she finds you. And that's a solemn promise.
Gone to find somebody else to help me. Signed, W. Povey.
Oh no.
Tessa! The matter? William's gone. Not the ghost hunter. No. Where do you think he's gone?
Could be anywhere.
I need help. Can't any of you see me? Can't any of you hear me?
William? William? William?
I've got my rounds to do.
Right.
I'll leave you to look after the shop.
Sure. I know where everything is. We all used to rally round and help Mrs. Humphreys when she was poorly or anything. Get back as soon as you can, will you? Only this job has put me a bit behind, and I promised the wife I'd finish her coffee table.
I'll be back when I'm finished. All right. Oh, and I know exactly how much is in the till, so don't go helping yourself, okay?
Now, look here.
It's working.
Oh,
Not that you'd understand.
I don't see what good a compass is in tracking down ghosts.
This isn't any old compass. This is a ghost-finding compass. Same principle as water divining. The needle will always point in the direction of the strongest spiritual presence, whatever the distance. See? Ha, ghosts. They've no business in this world to sniff.
That's right.
They frighten people to sniff.
Yeah.
They deserve to be captured and bottled. I'm doing a public service, I am. I ought to get a grant from the lottery.
That would be nice.
Something big is brewing round here. Ghosts are flocking to the area. But whatever it is, my compass will lead us straight to the heart of it. Providing the one ghost who knows of my existence, the one ghost who knows of my powers, doesn't get to warn the others.
You mean?
The shoeshine boy.
Yeah, the shoeshine boy.
It's no good. We've been searching all morning. We won't find him now.
Suppose not.
I'm sorry, Roddy.
Yeah, so Tess, I think we should still try and find Mrs. Croker. For William's sake.
You're right. We are the only ones who can help him, even if he is too stupid to realise it.
Who are you calling stupid? William! Decided to come back.
You couldn't find anyone else to help you?
Couldn't find anyone else to see me.
Told you.
All right, I know. I was wrong.
So you're staying here now?
Got no choice, have I?
Listen, we said we'd find the ghost hunter, and we will. Won't we, Roddy?
Yeah. And I still think we should start with the sniff.
But you promised me you'd fix my coffee table today. How long does it take to fix a door?
Do you know what he did?
Who?
That DeSniff character. Only got me minding the shop all morning. All morning! While he did his rounds.
It can't take that long to do his round, surely.
I still haven't finished that door.
Well, you still haven't fixed the coffee table.
Janice.
Hi, Dad.
I'm going to have to go back there this afternoon now.
What, the shop? Me and Tess will give you a hand, won't we, Tess?
I thought you were going riding with Catherine.
Oh, I can go riding with Catherine anytime.
You've had your pocket money this week, you know.
No, Dad. We wouldn't want money, would we, Roddy?
No.
Sort of, good deed, eh?
Yeah.
Tess, you and Good Deeds parted company when you were thrown out of the Brownies 3 years ago. Now, what's all this about?
Colin, for goodness sake, she's trying to be helpful for once. Why are you always looking for ulterior motives in everything? Tessa, that's a very kind thought, and I'm sure your father's really very grateful, even though it's a funny way of showing it. Colin, you'll get me lunch, won't you? Because I've got 4 weddings and a sweet pea contest to report on.
They won't be letting their mates in to nick the crisps.
Mr. DeSniff, my children are completely honest.
So what's their game? Helping out in a shop. I'm not paying them anything.
They're volunteering out of a sense of community spirit. It's the way they've been brought up. Anyway, if you want that door finished today, you've got no choice. Hello? Yes? It's Catherine for you.
Hello? Catherine? Hold on a minute. I'll try and get a better signal. No, I'm sorry. Something came up. Yes, something very important. No, it's not a boy. None of your business. Okay, bye.
I need some 30mm screws. I wonder if DB's in town have got any. Go see if Tess has finished with the phone, would you? I'll give him a ring.
Tess! She's not there, Dad.
Well, she's a great help, she is.
You're right there. I bet she's just given up and gone home.
Well, nip back and see, would you? I need that phone.
Tessa! I'm looking for Tessa.
Were you looking for the ghost hunter?
We are. Well,
You made a solemn promise, remember?
yes, I remember.
What about your sister?
She must have gone round to Catherine's. Hello? Tess? Where are you?
I was in the van, and he drove off. To sniff. I'm at his place. Yes. Hello? Hello? I think the battery's going. Listen, it's a caravan.
Tess? Tess! The Smiths got Tessa! See? Wouldn't believe me, would you? I told you how dangerous it was. You just thought it was all a game. You've got to help us, William. What use would I be? I'd have thought a ghost would be very useful. What do you think I am? Stupid? I'm not going to the ghost hunter's place. She'll sniff me out straight away. It's not the ghost hunter's place, it's the Sniff's caravan. I'm not going. William! No! Lend us a brush then. There's only one place around here where there's caravans. No!
Come on.
Going!
Look what I've found. Tie her up.
No!
Shut up.
You don't get scared being left on your own, do you, dearie? Because we've got to go out. In fact, we're going to pay a visit to your house to collect your little ghost friend.
You'll never get him.
Oh, but I will. He's the only ghost at liberty who knows of my existence. So, you see, I've got to get him, haven't I?
Before the summer solstice.
It's all right to sniff before the solstice. Don't worry, dearie. We'll bring him back here, and you can have a nice little chat. He won't be able to hear you, though, because he'll be in this jar.
Clear off!
Excuse me. You haven't seen a bloke in a white van, have you?
Where's your boy?
Gone and left me to it.
Where's he gone?
I don't know. He's supposed to be bringing me my mobile phone.
You must know where he is. You're his father!
He's not made off with the take-ins, if that's what you're worried about.
He says he don't know where the kid is.
For goodness sake, stop wittering on. Let's get up to the house and grab the ghost boy.
I'll tell you what, she may have been an old bat and a violent thief to boot, but that Mrs. Croker had better manners than you any day.
Sniff, get on with it!
Excuse me. You haven't seen a white delivery van, have you? No.
Get her off!
Can you sniff him?
Not yet, but he'll be here somewhere. It's open. You keep guard. Ha ha! I can't think of any other house where the shoes would be as shiny as a glass bottle.
Afternoon, Squire. Cool. You look as if you lost an halfpenny and found a farthing. What are you doing here?
Changed my mind, didn't I? Ghost can, you know. I thought you've been putting yourself in danger all because of me. And now your sister's been kidnapped. So, William Povey, I said to myself, you're a worm. So I came after you.
Thanks.
It's all right. God, take a big old horse to pull one of these.
He's not here, William.
You sure?
I've looked all over.
I wonder.
What?
Nah, it's nothing.
Go on.
Well, when I was flying around, I noticed this really old caravan. Falling to bits it was. I tell you, a ghost could have blown it down in one puff.
Where?
Up by the woods. Shall I take you there?
Might as well.
Come on then.
He's not here to sniff. He's not here.
So what now, Mrs. C?
Back to the hideout. That girl knows something we don't.
Don't even fit for a rat to live in.
No, but it'd suit to sniff nicely. Just snoring about. Come on. Look! Dad's mobile. This is the Sniff's hideaway, all right. William, you okay?
I can sense something.
The ghost hunter?
Not a ghost hunter. No.
What then?
Other ghosts.
What do you mean? William?
They're close to us, Roddy.
Where?
Close. So close.
William?
She's here too. Yes, this is our hideout.
Well, they won't find him.
Come on, Roddy, let's get out of here.
William. What is it? Some kind of compass?
Yeah, but there's no north, south, east or west. Now come on, Roddy, before they get back.
William?
Roddy! Roddy!
You let him get away.
I didn't, honest. I didn't see no ghost come out that door.
Of course you didn't see him. They're invisible. You gotta smell them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
Ghost! I can smell ghosts!
Well, I expect you can. You've got about 100 of them bottled up down there.
Not bottled ghosts. Ghosts at large. Free spirit. This way. Oh.
Oh, William.
Shoeshine Ghost Boy! I have you now!
brush. No time. Here, grab all my hands.
Don't let the ring fall. He's escaped me again.
We nearly had him, no?
Nearly. I suppose that's good enough for you, isn't it? You whip. He was just within my grasp, barely a yard away. Oh, how I hate and despise ghosts. Do you hear me, to sniff? I loathe and detest them. You see what I can do to them. I won't be happy until I've bottled every last one in the universe. And the shoeshine boy was on the top of my list.
It wasn't my fault.
Shut up! Run with us now, those kids. The police will be here. We've got to pack up and get out.
Well, you shouldn't have left it in the van.
Shut up and get packing.
I was just a driver.
That was close. Too close. Blimey, I thought we were done for. You okay, Tess? They didn't hurt you?
No, I'm okay.
All those ghosts in all those jars. Don't worry, William. We'll get them out, I promise. Did you find out anything? Why is she doing all this?
I don't know. They were getting jars ready. Loads and loads of them. For ghosts. Mrs. Croker kept on about a solstice or something.
A solstice? What's that then? I don't know. But I've heard it before, somewhere.
I remember. Mum was talking about it to Dad. You know, that article she's writing. Mum? What's a solstice?
A solstice is like a poultice, only hotter.
Oh, you're doing my coffee table?
No, love, just loading up the van for tomorrow.
The solstice, Mum?
Right, well, solstice comes from the Latin word solstitium, which means that the sun, sol, is standing still, stitium. A bit like your dad when it comes to my coffee table.
So what's it do then, Mum, this solstice?
Well, in ancient days, it was a time for magic, celebration, which is what you'll find out when you read my article. And the summer solstice is the longest day of the year. It's when the sun's at its highest, at its zenith.
And when is it?
June 21st, Midsummer's Day. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Look, why don't we call the police? Tell them where Mrs. Croker's hideout is. We know they'll be looking for her after what she did to Mrs. Humphreys. Then she'll be safely out of the way.
What about all them ghosts? The bottled ones? What would the coppers do to them? William's right. I mean, we can't just say, arrest Croker, but be careful of all those jars because they've got frozen ghosts in them.
We're going to have to go back there and take those ghosts somewhere safe. And we're going to have to do it as soon as we can. Tomorrow.
I can't. I'm going on this trip to Chilworth Castle tomorrow.
All right, then. I'll do it. I've got a study day tomorrow.
No, Tess. You got caught last time. And I'm not going to be around tomorrow to get you out if it happens again.
It won't. I won't let them catch me again.
They might. Tess, please promise me you won't go anywhere near Croker's hideout till I get back. It's too dangerous.
Okay.
Now, no messing about when we get to this castle. Don't worry, I'll be as good as gold.
Roddy Oliver, would you like to join us?
Sorry, Mr. Witt, just coming.
Come on, Wally. Chilwood's waited 6 centuries for you. Can't wait any longer. Now, I'm afraid Mrs. Justin won't be coming today after all. So...
Hang on a minute, Witt. That's nice, isn't it? I'll give up my day off, and you nearly go without me.
So Mr. Harding has agreed to step in and help us out at very short notice.
Yes!
Now settle down, everybody. Let's have a nice, quiet, and well-behaved journey. Right, off we go. Yo!
I don't see why we need to do all this. I'd have thought the police would be here by now if they was coming.
Oh, they'll be here all right.
Well, I can't see it. Once the kids start talking about bottled ghosts...
They won't be talking about bottled ghosts, you moron. They'll be talking about the woman who locked up Mrs. Humphreys. That's who the police are looking for, me. Now, get this lot in the van.
Where are we going to put the ghosts?
We'll sort that out after tonight. We're going to need somewhere big.
Yeah?
Very big, because tonight We're going on the biggest ghost hunt there ever was.
Yeah? How big's that then?
Bigger than your tiny brain can ever imagine. Tonight, we're going to eradicate every ghost in this country forever.
It do rock about a bit, Mr. Witt, doesn't it, eh? It's a bit like being on a boat, innit?
It's awful.
Reminds me of when I was in the Navy. Bloke I knew, he couldn't stand all that rolling around and swaying around either. And then one day we had a whopping great plate full of liver and onions. A plate the size of a dustbin bin it was. And this bloke started woofing it down like a wallowing pig. And then with the movement and the swaying and the rolling of the boat, he went as green as a cucumber. Really green. Then he puked it all up over the deck. we was stepping and sliding in chewed up bits of liver and onions, ankle deep in it we was. Oh dear. There's even a bit of carrot in there, I think.
We haven't got time for you to wipe your snivelling nose.
Sorry, Mrs. Quaker. Just got a bit of a drip. It's worse when I'm in a hurry.
Pack it all in, the Sniff, fast. We got work to do.
Yes, boss. Right, boss. 3 bags full, boss.
I don't know what's got into Mr. Witt, but it's certainly coming out of him now, isn't it? Oi! Shut up!
I've heard that people go missing in this castle, missing without a trace. Just what we could do with that in the summer. You lot, innit?
Ready, Mr. Harding? I think we can let them off now, please.
Righto, Mr. Witt. I've just given them a bit of background information.
Tessa, it's for you.
Who is it?
It's Catherine.
Hi. No, I can't. I've got so much to catch up on. I'm sorry.
Tess, what's the matter with you? We always used to do stuff together. Now it's like you're avoiding me.
I'm not avoiding you. I'm busy studying. No, there isn't. Look, I told you yesterday there isn't. I'm just busy. Once the exams are over. Yes. Okay, bye.
Everything all right, love?
Yes, fine.
My group, follow me. Mr. Harding, perhaps you could start at the gatehouse.
Suits me, Mr. Witt. Right, my lot. Quick, march. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4.
Just start like to get old nosy.
I think I'll go and have a little bike ride, Mum. I need a break.
All right, love. Know what it's like when you're having to concentrate really hard. See you later.
Right, now, here we have the portcullis. Oi, belt up or else.
I wasn't talking.
Listen, I'm in charge here, so you shut your horrible little cake hole. Now then, the portcullis, as you can see, has got lots of horrible big spikes on it. And what used to happen was, if anybody turned up at the castle that the soldiers didn't want to let in, they'd drop it on them. Poof! Squelch your man in half, and the daft must be underneath it.
Brilliant!
Yeah!
Oi, Roddy, move over a bit.
Oi! Oliver! Pack it in. You're just the sort that'd drop this on. Right, yeah. What do you reckon he needs this for, then?
Getting water? It's a well, isn't it?
Well, that's what you'd think, isn't it? But no, what happened was, they used to lock people in here and then drop carcasses of dead animals down into the pit. Animals what have been dead for weeks.
What they do that for, Uncle Jake?
Ah, well, see, the stench and the horrible vapours coming up out of the pit day and night used to kill the prisoner. And it was a slow and lingering death. And then when he was dead, they'd chuck his corpse in and all. And they do say that of a night time, you can hear the howls of the dead coming up from the horrible pit.
Why does old Nosey spend the whole time trying to scare everybody rigid? So no, but I ain't listening to him anymore. Just have a nosy around me own. No, that's definitely not a good idea.
Talking to yourself, Oliver. You're a nutter, you are.
Well, we can't all be as civil as you, Wally.
Are you trying to be funny?
Me? No. William! William!
Hello, but you a bit early.
Hey?
William? Are you there? William?
Roddy, come and meet Eric.
Who?
Through here.
Now listen. Whoa.
But he's a human, a body.
Of course he is. He's my mate Roddy.
But he can see me.
Yeah, he's got second sight. Roddy, meet Eric. He's been around for 400 years.
Blimey.
And he's been telling me about the AGM.
The AGM?
The annual ghost meeting. In here, tonight, at midnight. Loads of ghosts. Here, all together.
That probably explains all the spooky happenings Mum's been writing about.
Yeah, and I've been telling him all about Old Nosey. And Eric's had a bit of an idea.
This is all your fault.
mine.
You're my assistant. You're supposed to make sure things are in working order before we set out.
Oh, yeah?
Just you remember, I'm a fugitive with a price on my head. All it needs is for some helpful PC plod to turn up to do his good deed for the day. See me, and we're sunk.
You're sunk. I'm not the one who's wanted.
You will be if you don't get on and change that wheel. Your name will be on posters everywhere as the most injured ghost hunter's assistant ever.
I was just about to do it.
Right, now then. See that woman in that picture over there, look? Well, something really, really, really horrible happened to her. What now, Oliver?
There's something I think you should see.
Eh?
Well, it's rather gruesome.
Gruesome? Where is it?
Just down there, right at the end.
Right. You lot wait there and don't move.
Look! Oliver! You horrible little lizard! Are you there? Shit. What's going on here? Oh. This can't be happening. No! Somebody open the door! Somebody open the door! Oh, no, somebody help me, please! I want to go out! Somebody help me, please!
Take it easy now. Ow! I can't walk. I think it's broken.
It's not broken, it's just sprained.
It's my ankle. I think I know whether it's broken or not.
I can't walk.
I still don't understand what you were doing here.
I came to see who you were meeting.
Meeting?
I know there's a boy in it somewhere. You're my friend. You're supposed to tell me things like that.
There isn't any boy.
Well, then why did you come here?
I just came out for a ride.
You came straight here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I followed you all the way from your house. You knew exactly where you were going.
That's ridiculous. I just came out for a ride because I needed a break. I'd been past this place before and I thought it looked interesting.
Interesting? This dump?
You really can't walk? Well, I can't get you home on my own. I'll have to get an ambulance.
My mom will kill me.
Mine too.
That was brilliant, Eric. Listen, we'll catch up with you again soon, won't we, William?
I ain't going, Roddy.
I'll see you later, William. Roddy, it was a pleasure to meet you.
And you too. Well, thanks again.
Any time. Bye.
Nice bloke.
Yeah.
It's this AGM thing, right?
I tell you, Roddy, I can't get over it. Me and my own kind again. After all this time. I've got to stay. Here, I reckon I know now why I was drawn here.
Yeah. Well, have a great time. And be careful of you know who.
The ghost hunter? I will. And just in case you and Tess find out what she's up to, will you do us a favour? Use these to find me.
Roddy, Oliver, where are you?
Listen, I gotta go.
See you later.
See you later.
Come on, Roddy. Everyone's waiting for you. Where have you been?
Sorry, Mr. Wet.
We're going the right way, Chief.
Oh, yes, this is the right direction, all right. It's gonna be a killing to sniff. There's gonna be a mass of the disgusting creatures, and we're gonna bottle the lot of them.
Mum, is Roddy back yet?
No, love, it's his school trip. He's bound to be back late. Where have you been all this time?
Well, there's been a bit of an accident.
Ah, get away!
What do you reckon, Uncle Jake? I got it at the souvenir shop. Cool, eh?
I still don't understand. What were you doing at that place?
I was just there, exploring.
What's been going on? I've just been talking to Mrs. Peters, and she says Catherine Adams broke her leg and it was all Tessa's fault.
She didn't break her leg, she sprained her ankle. And it wasn't my fault.
You were somewhere you had no business being.
Mrs. Peters says Catherine Adams said she followed you because you were seeing some boy.
Tessa, is this true?
No! And I wish you'd just all leave me alone.
What do you think?
What, about a secret boyfriend? I don't know. I never thought she was that interested. Perhaps it's exactly what she said. She was just exploring.
But why there? In that dismal place with that old caravan.
Where's Tessa?
Hi, how was the trip?
Fine. Where is she?
Upstairs. I wouldn't go and see her at the moment.
Tess!
Where have you been, Mrs. Croker? Just never cleared this up. The van's gone and all the ghosts are gone. Me first. The van's gone and all the giants are gone, Mrs. Croker. They've gone.
Who have?
Mrs. Croker and DeSniff.
How do you know? You went to their hideout. You promised.
Yes, okay. The point is they've taken the ghosts and we don't know where.
Yes, we do. Chilwood Castle. There's a whole load of ghosts meeting there at midnight. That's what I was trying to tell you. It's called the AGM. The annual ghosts meeting. Here, I've got William's brushes so we can get there first and stop them.
No, I can't.
Of course you can. We're their only hope.
No, you don't understand. Catherine Adams followed me all the way to Mrs. Croker's hideout.
What?
And the stupid fool went and twisted her ankle in the cave. And I had to phone an ambulance and get her to hospital. And the whole thing's just a nightmare.
You didn't tell her about the ghost, did you?
No, of course not. What type of idiot do you think I am?
Okay, I'm sorry.
And the worst thing is that she told her mum that she only followed me because she reckoned I was seeing some boy. And so now Mum and Dad think I've got a secret boyfriend.
You?
And they're not going to be very happy if I suddenly disappear again, are they?
Listen, we'll go to bed as soon as we can without them getting suspicious. Then we'll use the brushes to get to the castle. That'll give us enough time to warn William and the other ghosts about Croker.
I suppose it's the only way.
It is. As long as she and DeSniff don't start picking them off before it gets dark.
You have to. I'm hungry. We've been here hours and nothing's happening. I'm bored.
Don't worry, you'll be busy soon enough. Once it gets dark, we move in and we strike.
Anyone fancy watching the telly?
Dunno. I'm really shattered after that trip to the castle. I think I have an early night.
Me too. I've got a busy day at school tomorrow. Night.
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 You're going to have to talk to her.
Me? Why me?
Well, she's not talking to me.
She's not talking to anyone. Except Roddy.
We can't have this atmosphere in the house. You're going to have to find out if she is involved with some boy.
But I don't know.
We've got to get to the bottom of it. We can't carry on like this.
never seen nothing like this. Ever. I never knew there were so many of us.
Well, there has to be, if you think about it. We can't all go peacefully in our beds. Every tragedy leaves its imprint on the spectrum.
Eh?
But tonight, at the magic hour, for a few precious moments, all will be as it was.
When's the magic hour?
Midnight, of course. I told you, things happened at midnight.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me that was the magic hour. I mean, the magic hour could be 7:30.
Oh, for a ghost. You don't know much about ghostly tradition.
Well, I've been to meet Todd.
Pardon?
Todd Sloane. Own. You don't know much about rhyming slang.
There wasn't much of that when I was alive. Anyway, at midnight tonight, it's the solstice, when the planets and the moon come into phase together, and all the energy paths along all the ley lines reach their peak.
What happens then?
Something wonderful.
You ready?
Almost. I'm just doing this in case they look in.
Good idea. I'll see you in my room in a second.
I mean, she's had a traumatic day. Catherine, the ambulance, now this business about the secret boyfriend. She's going to feel under attack, whatever we say.
You just don't want to face her with it.
It's not that. I'm just saying, let her sleep on it. She'll be in a better frame of mind in the morning. Things are always better in the light of day.
You just want to turn a blind eye to it.
All I'm saying is, if we go up there now and start the way she's feeling, it'll turn into a huge row and make things worse.
Ready? Let's go.
I don't care. There's an atmosphere in this house, and if we don't stamp on it, it's only going to get worse. If you won't have it out with her, then I will.
Right, let's get them.
Not yet. We wait.
Wait? What for?
Until all the ghosts are here. We wait till this place is packed with ghosts. And then we strike.
That was quick.
I decided you were right.
What?
I poked my head round the door and she's all tucked up, fast asleep. I didn't want to disturb her. We'll talk about it in the morning. Well, things are better in the light of day. We'll let her rest, eh?
This waiting is really boring.
Patience!
Really, really boring. Really, 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 really boring.
Shut up! I am trying to focus on the moment.
Really boring.
All right! I can't stand any more of your whining. Let's do it!
Roddy? Tessa? What are you doing here?
It's the ghost hunter.
She's coming here to catch you all. The ghost hunter? Here?
Do my senses deceive me, or are these bodies?
Lord Chilward, there's something you should know.
How did they get here, and in this form?
With me brushes, Governor. I gave him a brush each, so they become like us.
You did what? This is a ghosts' AGM for ghosts. Bodies are not welcome in any form or disguise. Is that clear? Now give those brushes back at once.
But how are we going to get home? And what about the ghost hunter?
The what?
The ghost hunter. She shrinks ghosts and puts them in glass jars.
Silence! I've heard enough.
Eh?
There's no such thing as a ghost hunter. It's a myth used to frighten child ghosts and make them behave. If you aren't a good little spook, the ghost hunter will come and get you. Now, you've had your amusement.
hand over those brushes and leave.
But there is a ghost hunter. She nearly caught me.
Immediately. And I don't want to see them or any other bodies at this or any other ghost occasion. Is that clear?
We can't let Rod and Tessa go off just like that. Like they say, how are they going to get home? We can't just leave them.
You're right. Let's see if we can't do something for them at least.
Do you reckon this is the way out?
How do I know? Normally you go out the way you come in, but thanks to his lordship, we can't go through a wall. No brushes.
Let's try here.
Anyway, I'm not going. The slip of Mrs. Croker around here somewhere, I'm sure of it.
Oh, right you are! Come on, Neil. Have fun!
They've gone, especially after what Lord Sherwood said to them.
Nah, Roddy wouldn't scarf like that. Not if he really believes our Croker's here. I'll just have a butcher's in here.
Wait, William! No!
Don't worry, we'll get your friend later.
What I reckon is, they've gone off and had a bit of a sulk. I would if I was treated that way. Eric? Eric!
There's another one coming. And it's him. Him? Oh, him!
Eric! Roddy! Tessa! She's here.
At last! This is your fault!
Mine? How'd you work that out?
You're the assistant. It's your responsibility to make sure this thing is filled up.
It was filled up. It's your fault for keep using it.
Oh,
you should have
shut
checked the level of what was left in it.
Shut up!
Don't see why I should get the praise.
Shut up!
Eric! Roddy! Tessa!
William! Tessa! William!
How'd you get stuck in here?
The ghost hunter. She's here. I know. She nearly got me. And I think she must have got Eric.
You've got to warn the other ghosts.
And we'll try and stop the sniff of Mrs. Croker. Right you are. What about us? What do you think I was doing? Come on.
You won't be able to complain about running out next time. This'll get the whole lot of them.
And we'll get them all in one magnificent go when they're all together. They won't know what's hit them.
My fellow ghosts, lords, ladies, gentlemen, and others, we are gathered here...
The ghost hunter's here!
Quiet! Throw that urchin out! And don't let him back in!
I found the van.
Yes, my friends, the time is near when we shall feel the complete power of our gathering, and for those few and fleeting magic moments, we shall be as we were. The hour is upon us. Come on! Don't just stand there! We have to stop the ghost hunter!
It's a ghost hunter! That's what I was trying to tell you!
Give that to me, you idiot! You! Give me that hose.
Come on! Let's get her before she gets my mouth!
You'll never interfere with my plans again.
Actually, I think it'd be a good idea if you look behind you.
That old trick.
Sometimes it's not a trick.
You can't touch me. Do you know who I am? I'm the ghost hunter. I bottle disgusting things like you. You think I'm afraid of you? You're just loathsome, foul, nauseating. I destroy you! All of you!
It's over. The ghost hunter can't hurt us anymore. Come, let us return to the Great Hall, and please, join us as our honoured guests. You've taught me a great lesson today about bodies and shoeshine boys.
Well, you're a hero, both of you.
What will you do now?
Join the party.
I mean after that, you idiot.
She means, are you coming back with us, or... Well, you've both been so good to me, and I ain't never had a friend like you, Roddy. Not in all my years of haunting. But... You belong here. I mean, the AGM is only for one night, then we'll be ghosts again. And, well...
You need to be with your own kind.
Yeah, but I won't forget you, and I'll still come and visit you.
And give Mum more stuff for our article on spooks.
Yeah, well, I'll be more careful in future. Mates? Mates.
Come on, we're missing all the fun.
Yeah, this is one party we'll never get the chance to see again. Come on.
Morning, Mum. You'll have to fix your own breakfast. I want to get this article finished. Today's my deadline.
That's all right. Flakes will do me.
Lazy?
Morning.
Oh, Tessa. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Mum.
I want to apologise.
Apologise?
About the way I acted yesterday. I blew it all up out of proportion.
Well, I guess I was a little bit out of order.
And if you do have a boyfriend...
Mum, I do not have a boyfriend.
But if you did... Anyway, I'm sorry. Forgive me?
Oh, gross.
Shut up.
Hey,
There was something on the news just now that would be absolutely perfect for your article, and it was local. Apparently, this man driving past Chilwood Castle last night reported weird goings-on. He reckoned he'd seen somebody falling from the battlements into the moat.
Oh, how awful. But what's that got to do with my article?
Well, the spooky thing is the moat's been dry for years, and when they went to check, there was no body. Nothing. Weird, eh?
Well, I wonder if I could get up to Chilwood. I don't have to be at the Gazette until 3.
Waste of time. I don't think there's anything spooky at Chilwood Castle at all.
You don't know, Roddy. There might be something unusual there worth writing about. The thing to do is to talk to the driver who reported it. Who is he?
They didn't say his name. Some weirdo, I expect.